systems locked in. 7 seconds to live. Cue the set. Here we go. Barnesology live. In 3, 2...
Yeah, baby. Let's see if I can make it actually work. I don't think it's going to work. My stupid camera's not even working. Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on. It's already a mess because I never use this stream software. And here I come. Hey, how are you? Welcome to Barnesology Live. Don't think we have a big budget after you saw that big fancy intro. Look at the wall. This was where there was a replica of the 99X studio wall that was on the wall. So when I did the show from here, you thought I was at 99X. And if you went to 99X, you would see the mic and the wall. So I yanked the wall off, and it's all white parts of the wall that came out. And so that's what happened. I'm assuming we're live. And I cannot tell because I never use this streaming software. So it looks like I see numbers popping up. If you're in there, anywhere you're watching, you can put a comment and I'll see it. And we have a couple of cool things to come, including a very special guest who some of you probably would not guess would be my guest. And then I have, I wouldn't leave you hanging. I have a giveaway. I have things to give away. That's different. Someone says, yeah, getting you live. Thank you, Shadow Dancer. And I do have a way for you to join live. And I want to do that later because, I've not used this streaming software. So when I figure it out and I find the link, I'm going to post it. And I would love to I just want to talk with whoever wants to chat. And I have a surprise video. Also, what do they say? A package to roll. I have a package to roll, and that'll be coming up. Let's see if this works here. I'm supposed to be able to show on the screen. Look at that. Miss you guys and gals. I'm assuming you guys can see that. Thanks, Melissa. Melissa Moore. If you have a question, throw it in there. Someone in San Francisco. Let's see if I can do that again. Fancy. At least here on my island in the San Francisco Bay. Bro's got an island. I love that. We'll bring our guest on here in just a second. I want to let more people pop in here. And I'm trying to find that link. I do have a way to let you guys inside. It says I'm connected. Tell me where you guys are watching in the comments of wherever you're watching. Where the hell is my link? Here we go. I have an audience link I'm going to put out that if you click on it, you can come on with your computer or your phone or whatever. I just have to figure out how I can give that to you. I think I can talk to you back in that chat. All right. I'm looking at the comments. Stand by. Hey, Barnes, there's Joan. So good to hear your voice. Thank you. That's nice. Hey, let's not be mean. I see someone being mean already about Cumulus. This is not a bash party. I've got 0 issues with Cumulus. 0. Actually, you got to give them thanks for even bringing it back. This is not a 99X problem, in my opinion. This is a radio in general. I don't know if you just saw Star 94 just got rid of their morning show like minutes ago. Let's see. Someone said, I went from your page to YouTube in order to comment. Cool. And then I can put a link out there and you can, let's try it. I'm going to put in here in the bottom. I just put a link. I don't know if any of you guys can see that. Tell me if you can. It's an audience link. I'll have to figure that out because I see all your comments, but I don't know how I can give you. Does anyone see that? Oh my God, there's a guy on from West Palm, the guy who brought the horse in the studio. Wow. How about that? Can you guys see that link that I put up? I put a link to join the audience. Let's see. Here's a nice comment. It was great having you guys on, even though it was only a couple of years. GMAC. Thank you, GMAC. I know you were a big supporter, and I see your TikToks all the time. All right, somebody try to click that link, and let me see if I can bring you in. Hello from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. What's going on, Lancaster? Let's see if you guys can, somebody hit that link and try to come in. I want to see if that'll work. It's an audience link, and then I'll bring my guest in, who you're going to be surprised about. This is a fancy stream. Look at the wall. This is freaking fancy. This is as bougie as you're going to get. You don't see this on Netflix, do you? All right. We come with gifts. Let me show you. And what you see me looking at is trying to figure out where all this stuff is. All right. Let's try this.
Barnesology Live is brought to you by Fresh One Kitchen in Sandy Springs and Kennesaw. Live your fresh life. A fresh take on healthy and delicious. Your chance to win a free bowl is now during this live stream. Sign up now at barnesology.live and winners will be picked at the end of the show. Good luck. Now back to Barnesology Live.
That's badass. I have a fancy giveaway. Just go to barnesology.live and put your name. All you have to do is put your name and your email. And you can go, you're going to win a bowl. 5 of you will win bowls. And you can go to the Kennesaw location or you can go to Sandy Springs. And I have a fancy wheel. This cool website called Wheel of Names. That spreadsheet, it goes onto a spreadsheet. And I can feed it in. And so we'll actually see who wins it. All right. I don't know if the link is working because nobody has hit it. And I know there's people watching. Millions and millions of people. But I don't see that any of those are coming through. So I wonder, has anyone clicked on that chat link? Someone said everything you're doing is working. Someone says yes. Well, click on the damn thing. Because I'm not seeing you come through to me. I wonder why. All right, well, let's get a few more people. We're breaking all kind of streaming records right now. This is Must See Not TV. All right, we'll bring our guest in, and then maybe some of these. I don't know why this is not popping through. That really pisses me off, but it's not. I'm not seeing. If you're clicking, somebody has to be clicking on that link, and the audience is not coming up. Oh, you know what? I'll go to some of the streams and put it in there. All right, let's bring a guest on. I thought this would be a very fitting guest to have on in the state of the media, where it is right now with across the country. And it's not just radio, television, newspapers, radio. Everything is dropping and changing. Like I mentioned, if you're just joining us, the people from Star 94, that morning show, bye-bye. Out. Gone. What, 6 months? If that? So I thought this person would be a very fitting person. And I have had a love-hate relationship with this person, and we'll talk about it, I'm sure. And this is the first conversation I think that we've had. We'll have to ask him. Probably 25 years. A real conversation, maybe 20. So if I can figure out how to bring him in, I'm kidding, I know how to bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the AJC, Mr. Rodney Ho. Welcome, Rodney.
Long time no talk.
Is it 20 years?
It's probably been about 20 years. Something. It's been longer than 20, probably. Maybe.
Well, I'm ready to end that. And you probably thought this was a bit when I asked you to come on. No, I thought he's going to think I'm trying to do something to him.
I don't think so. No, you seem very sincere about all this. So,
I'm not at all.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you took my invitation. I would like to clear the air and just like start from scratch because I think you do a good job, except when you cover us
Yeah.
so negative for so long. Why?
It's so funny how, I think Leslie probably felt the same way. Jimmy, for some reason, was always cool with me. It just went right off his shoulders, I guess.
Jimmy
saw-
will, because he wants to sell you a house eventually.
Yeah, it never bugged him.
No,
But look, I understand. I mean, I love the station.
I know you do.
Yeah,
I
came
know
here-
you're a fan.
I came in 1994. I'm Mr. Gen X. I came at age 24, heard you guys, and fell in love with the station immediately, and listened to you guys obsessively for years. So,
Which is ironic because
Maybe.
all of any press you ever gave us was negative.
was it?
In my
Maybe this-
opinion, you always had an undercutting blow of some sort.
It was
could-
interesting. The timing was interesting because you guys were the bomb in the 90s. I wasn't covering radio in the 90s.
Yeah,
Things
it was
started-
Peach
things-
Buzz. Who was that? It was
Richard Eldridge.
Rich Eldridge, yeah.
Yeah, I think things had already started changing when I got to the AJC to cover radio in the fall of 2001, and I think that's when the music was changing and your ratings were starting to drop, which had less to do with you guys and just how things were changing. And
That was when?
2001 into 2004, I think that was like that was when things were starting to get a little shakier. I think because the music mix was getting really.
It got very different. I
Yeah.
left in 03. I left in 03
Yeah,
when
so you were
Dave.
there, and probably I was writing a lot of negative stories because your ratings were going down. You know,
But Rodney, they weren't going down that much. We were still beating the Burt Show. When I left, we had not lost to the regular guys or Burt.
okay, I'd have to go back in my. clips
And I was
now.
very conscious of that. And those were both great shows. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I was very conscious. And again, there's all kind of demographics.
Oh yeah, no, and I love that you care that much. I mean, this was your livelihood. You really loved what you were doing, and you guys.
It was
wanted this.
fun.
And the problem is you hit a point where you're no longer, the music. It really was the music, just wasn't matching with your listenership at that point to a degree. That's why they brought.
I
Toucher.
agree.
Toucher was the right guy at the right, after you left. And not that you two loved each other either, but
Well, I have no problem with Toucher. Like,
That guy.
and this is not about talking about Toucher, but
I know.
yeah. So you're already trying to go negative on me. You're already trying to pull me in.
Oh, that was years ago. Who cares, right?
Yeah. No, but seriously. I am not ignoring you. I am trying to see if I can I want to continue this conversation. I want to see if I can put this link. This link is
What is
not
the link to?
the link is not going out so we can bring some people in because I think it'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah, that'd be great. Absolutely. I see them on the chat. That's it. But
I
they're
know.
not.
I see
You
him on the
can't hear
chat.
them.
I'm trying to see if the live is going through, and I don't know that it is. So I'm looking at my Instagram.
Do you want people to talk to us directly?
No, they can come on and talk.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
So let me see if I don't think they're all live. So let's work through that here. All right. It looks like okay, we're live now on the Morning X Instagram. All right. So they make you hit 2 buttons. That's interesting. All right. So I put the link up so maybe some people can join us. Hey, welcome Instagrammers. I'm going to try and go live now on mine. Let's see if that will work because they make you go on the desktop app, which is so stupid. And I bet you it's going to turn off when I go out and try to go to my other, let's see. Oh, yeah, it won't let me. It's saying end live video, and I don't want to end the live video, so it may just be that I can go on one. Welcome if you're just joining us. This is Rodney Ho from the AJC. So you've already written about the Star 94 morning show being out?
Yeah, they got rid of Kevin and Taylor. They were the morning show on Fish 104.7, the Christian pop station here, for a quarter century. And then they Fish got sold off and they lost their jobs. So Star 94 picked them up, which is a top 40 station and a secular station. So they gave them 9 months, 11 months.
It was
11.
even 9?
It was 11. It was I checked. It was like mid-September. They came out.
Oh, that's right, because it was right before. or was it right when Bert was leaving?
About the same time, yeah. Almost identical time frame, yeah.
Man, if you went into a coma a year ago and you came back expecting to find all your people,
All gone.
all gone.
Yep. Even the resurrection of Bert, even Kristen. I feel terrible about Kristen. What the hell? I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't I was never in the building, so I don't know any of the gossip. This thing
Right.
will not let me log in. That just
I'm so
pisses me
sorry.
off.
Technology.
I did not know any of it. I was very surprised.
Mhm.
Like I thought, oh well, they're going to be like in the long haul, you know? Like I didn't think that was going to be, hey, let's give you 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on at Cumulus, but obviously
I don't either.
the structural issues must be really bad.
But I said it at the beginning. I don't blame Cumulus. I blame the radio industry. I have no bitter feelings towards Cumulus
Fair.
at all. Like, why would I be bitter? Like, there's
Hey,
no
when,
reason to be bitter.
hey, when Cox cuts me, I won't be bitter either, because my business isn't going any better than yours, or it was your business.
Was
Not your
my business is
your
actually
business is
going well.
great. Yeah, your business is going great. Cumulus's business.
That's right. Not
Yeah.
so much. And that to me is just such a systemic problem. I mean, you cover media.
Oh, yeah.
What is the problem between newspapers?
It's because people are, they don't seek out radio. They don't seek out stuff anymore. Everything comes to them. Or maybe you're going to a streamer, or you're going to Spotify or whatever. But I mean, people are now seeking out personalities on YouTube and TikTok. I mean, it's an influencer. It's an influencer world. That's what it is now. All of us are just left behind if you're not, if you don't have a hot podcast or something, or you're throwing out TikTok videos every 30 minutes.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, a few people have asked me about doing this on a recurring basis. And part of me was down with it just because I do enjoy screwing around and having fun with people. And what a lot of people don't understand is that on the radio is a character. Like,
Sure.
my job is to instigate shit. Like, that is was twice at that station. That was my job. I think I have this figured out, by the way. I'm putting the links up.
Excellent.
But I'm seeing people being negative again about and calling out Cumulus. There's no point, guys. Let's not even go there. Like,
It is what it is. Yeah.
it is what it is. We're happy to answer any questions, and we're about to be able to bring people in. So right now, if you go to the Morning X Instagram, the link is there. And I'm about to put it on the Facebook pages in the chat. And that way you can join. Anyway, yeah, it's not about... But back to what you're...
And look, somebody just wrote terrestrial radio is becoming obsolete. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my world is becoming obsolete too. What I'm covering is becoming obsolete.
So what does that mean for you? Like,
I don't know. I'm writing about the death of other mainstream media operations. It's really depressing. But
but you guys, when you went to a pay gate,
oh yeah, they did that 3 years ago. Yeah, it was not plus 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
and so what did you honestly think about that? I mean, not to put you in, don't say anything, obviously, that will put you in, any bad situation at work, but you have to have an opinion on it.
I mean, look, that was their thought, is that we are not bringing in the dollars on the ad side, so we need subscribers. But by seeking subscribers, you got to change the way you approach the news. We're not covering the news the way we did, when there was no paywall. It's just a different world. I don't, I used to write about every little bit of entertainment out of Atlanta that I could conjure up and stick on a blog so I can get page views. But I can't do that anymore. What's the point of me rewriting a TMZ story when it's behind a paywall? That's stupid. So I just have to come up with stuff that hopefully nobody else has. That's the challenge now. But it means I'm not posting every 5 minutes.
I don't know. You post quite a bit.
I mean, I do social media postings, but I'm saying
Yeah.
for the print behind the wall stuff, yeah, it's just different. It's a very different world.
And I don't know what will save radio. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that.
I mean, basically, podcasts are the new radio. People still love the audio. They love audio. They love listening to audio, but they're just doing it on podcasts now, or
But
Spotify. They don't listen to music.
but
You know?
is it like
Is it? You don't think podcasts are the same in a sense?
I'm asking, like, are podcasts as engaging? It's not the same thing as listening to a radio show. Very few podcasts are successful to the point of massive.
Like a Joe Rogan. You mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
You're right. It's hard to do a show like that. But he got there early. You're right.
yeah, the barrier for entry is so low. You know what I mean?
Oh, just to create a podcast, but to be successful, the bar is very high. Yeah, you're right.
The bar is very high, and they seem to be waning. Like it's not the same thing. I don't know. I don't know what I mean. I listen to podcasts every now and then,
Right.
but I don't like religiously. I don't have one that I'm like, oh, I can't miss that podcast.
Gotcha.
Do you?
There are a few. I listen to a few. Yeah, pretty regularly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the person, I guess, ultimately. Yeah. I mean, look, I love the habit of listening to morning radio. That's what I grew up with. So it's.
Well, I think that's why I mean, it was, the reboot was successful on many levels. And I think that is the nostalgia, like that ingredient. Yeah, this is not going to work. If you have a question, throw it in the chat. I give up.
You were trying to get people to talk on the audio?
I was trying to bring them in, but it's just a pain in the ass. It's not working. So if you have a question, throw it in the in wherever you're seeing us in the chat, and it'll pop up for us here. This shows you how my live streaming future is going to be very slim, because you need a whole team. You know what I mean? And that's kind of a microcosm. I mean, that's a snapshot of what it was like in this second version.
Because in the first version, how many people did you have on the Morning X when things were going great? How many people were on staff?
Well, the whole time, it was never not going great when I was there.
Oh, when you were there. Yeah, in the first round, absolutely.
The first round. We had four rotating interns. We had producers. We had
a phone operator. Yeah, somebody just taking phone calls.
Yeah, I mean, we had in their own little rooms. Like that's how fat on the whatever they call it. It was and fat on the butlers.
And you had marketing and promotions people that were just dedicated to you guys.
A whole team.
Yes.
I mean, not necessarily dedicated to us, but dedicated to our station.
Right.
And it was like 4 or 5 or 6 people deep.
Yes.
We got a question coming in from Steve Craig. I need to take off. You know the thing on your iPhone where you say people can call you, like, even when you're on Do Not Disturb? I need to turn that off for Steve. Because we don't work together anymore. Let's see. Ask him about ratings. He never looks at our target demo, makes us look bad by reporting 12 plus only. Well, Rodney Ho, AJC.
I try to bring in the demo numbers when I get them. I don't always have access to them. The 12 plus are the ones that are available to everybody, in the world. So it's like
for a station like us, though, that is a skewing. That's a number that we don't pay attention to.
Of course not. I understand.
Yeah,
most people don't. Yeah,
most people don't.
I understand that, but it's understandable to people in a broad sense. But I know you guys, I don't know what the target of the current 99X is per se. What was your 3554 mil, or is it 2554 mil?
Well, I mean, 2554 was the demographic.
2564? I mean,
it fell in. It definitely was. It was probably 3554, if I'm being honest.
That's the core. Yeah, I would.
I mean, that's.
And I'm out of the demo now, if that's considered the case. I've been out of the demo for years. So.
Well, and also 1/7 of the signal that we had before.
Oh, it's a weak signal. Yeah, obviously you're not, unless you pick up the online listening. And I listen mostly, in the house. I'm listening to it on Alexa.
1/7. All right, let's run through some of these. Throw questions in there for me or Rodney. Anything you want to ask in the unified chat. I see it all. And I mean, I'm assuming you can see that on your screen. What's next for you, for the station? John Petrini, who used to work there.
Oh.
Back in, before we came back. I wonder if that went on the screen. I'm assuming it did.
It did. I saw it.
Oh, good. I can't answer what's next for the station, obviously. I do have a special video to play here in a moment, something that happened today. And it's, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I had to turn some stuff in at the station today. I had to take my computer down. So I took you with me. Anyway, and what's next?
You have a full-time job already, Barnes, and you do acting on the side. You got this is not exactly like a necessity job for you in one sense.
Well, no, it never was. It never was. I have my company, Barnes Creative Studios, which I produce content globally for huge hotel brands. And so we're always somewhere different.
And you've been doing that for what, 12, 15 years now?
We were the first to use drones when they first came out. I've been doing that since 2009.
Wow.
Ish.
You were in the door early. That was smart.
But that's kind of a common, thank you. That's kind of a common thing that I'm always way too early on things. Which, and some of them, but then they come around eventually. And then I have an app I created where blind people can, blind people watch. Good going. Blind people can interact with a virtual tour. And I created that, and I'm the only one that has it. So we're in tons of universities and hotels, all the places that need it, multifamily, so apartment communities. They have to have this. And I saw that niche about 10 years ago and did that. I've been acting 30 years. Currently, I'm on a show called The Oval, which I know you know, Tyler Perry's show.
You guys talked about it a little bit on the show. Yeah,
we did, because it just started airing right before leaving.
You play a pretty evil guy, right?
Can you imagine? How was I able to get that? I don't know. But yeah, I play General Cunningham. I started in episode 6, and I think they're up to like 14 or 15 now. I'm in like 4 episodes that are out right now, and it was a blast. I would play a clip, but they won't. I can't, because they would take the stream down immediately.
Oh no.
So yeah, I can't stop working. I'm wired like that. Let's see. I'm not even reading these ahead of time. Have you been in contact with Will and the other? Yeah, I talk to him all every day.
Yeah,
I talk to him all
he's
the
back
time.
on air. Yeah, people were asking why they picked him. Obviously, you and I don't think either of us have any idea why they chose Will as this designated survivor. I have no clue why they ended up picking him in the end.
If they told me stuff, I would know more. I don't know anything.
No.
Let's see. Maybe Rodney can chime in. How do local TV newscast viewership numbers compare now to what they were 30 years ago?
I'm sure it's got to be less than half. Come on. I mean, less than 50%. That's my guess. Yeah.
You would think.
I mean, the number of people watching, linear TV, as they call it, is down, at least 50% from even just 10 years ago, I think, because you didn't have streaming. Streaming was just barely an option in 2016. So, yeah.
Let's see. Chip, what single year was the peak of the Morning X?
Yeah, I think the ratings were the best in the late 90s into the early 2000s. I think you guys were still pulling in great numbers.
98, we were like 14 share
at
one point.
99, yeah.
And that was when the target was 18 to 34. But remember, back then we had a TV freaking run on Thursday nights, like in Seinfeld and Friends.
Oh,
and this time, 0.
Yeah, those ads were fun. Yeah, and the billboards, you guys had billboards too,
everywhere.
How many billboards did you get this time around?
0. Every piece of marketing, if you ever saw any piece of marketing, you know who paid for it? Me. That was the only marketing. I take that back. There was a TV spot recently that went on like a small run, but I made the spot. And they didn't pay me to make it. That is the type of person I am. If you don't know me, I want to give. Like, I want to be a part. I want to help push something across the line.
Yes, you are, yeah.
It's not about the monetary stuff.
All right, can someone teach Rodney how to understand that Cumulus doesn't subscribe to Arbitron? Oh, I know that, but it's not Arbitron anymore. It's Nielsen. It used to be Arbitron, right?
Yeah, it's called money.
There was some big dispute between Nielsen and Cumulus. I don't even understand what
either
is happening there, but they haven't posted 99X ratings off Nielsen since December.
I think that's it's a way deep topic. You can Google it.
Yeah,
but I think it's still active.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it this one? I love this question. Is it possible to spin off the 99X brand from Cumulus to another station? It's impossible unless I buy the brand.
They're not going to give it up. They didn't give up the brand even after they shut it off in 2008. They kept it.
No.
They ran it as some sort of secondary like station on a 97.9 or something for a long, or 98.9. They ran it for a long time. The brand never went away, technically.
I don't know why.
They love that. They still love the logo, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the logo changed. The logo went to that red logo.
But the core of the logo still looks pretty much the
Ish.
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it the Morning EX.
Let's see. I get firing Barnes, but insane to cut Steve Craig. Hey, thanks, Drennan Quinn. I said thank you, and anyone that was in that meeting can vouch for me.
You were very happy. Yeah.
I have no issue with, and by the way, I wasn't fired. They're restructured. Fired is when you do something wrong. So I don't even know what category for crash we put this one in.
Laid off, I guess, is the lame term people use, right?
Yeah. But Rodney, I feel for the people in radio who don't have 15 other jobs like me that I just can't stop working. That's my internal problem.
I worry about Crash. I hope he can find something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. There's a lot of questions. Thank you. Keep them coming. I'm trying to go through and find some fun ones that aren't the reissued same ones. Have you been in contact with the staff? Yes. Has Cumulus...
You guys are all super close. I mean, honestly, right?
Oh, all of us, yeah.
30 years. I mean, you guys have, you guys are all buds.
Has Cumulus stated why they fired everyone the way they did? No.
I mean,
what are they going to say?
Yeah.
Let's see. And I thought about doing these live streams over a couple of weeks, but to be honest, I'm already annoyed by it just because of the tech. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to have like Jimmy on and have Leslie on and have everybody Crash on. And there's another, that's the same Rodney question. Modern radio, let's see what this one is. In the modern radio industry, much more constrained, early 2000s peak. Is it? Well, yeah.
Oh, big time. You can't do anything nowadays.
Yeah. You can't. It's funny. We have questions coming in on the phones.
I mean, I still remember, you guys did all sorts of stunts and gags and bits that never would pass muster today.
No. I mean, when I say the legal would be all over you, it'd be unbelievably fast. All right. While these are coming in, I'll show you the video. So today, today I had to take in my key card and my computer. And so I thought it'd be fun to come in with an epic entrance. And so as more people are joining us here in the chat, we'll roll this and we'll see you on the other side. Hey, come with me on my last day for a second time at 99X to turn everything in. I've got my computer, look, Morning X computer, and I've got all kind of goodies in here. You have to say goodbye, this is it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Man, this computer sucks anyway. I tried to give it back to him the day we started, and they wouldn't take it. They forced me to have a Windows. I think that was the beginning of the end, actually. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm sorry, to the cafeteria, if you don't mind.
How do I get in through there? Wow, this is nice. I guess I should have come down here before. We have a kitchen? Wow. One last time. Up to 5. Oh, there is somebody. Hey, dude, how's it going?
Good.
I need to leave all my stuff. Can you pass it on to him?
Your stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Barnes. Have we ever met before?
We met once a few times. Sorry about everything that happened. That was
Oh,
crazy.
no, it's all good, man. It's all good. So here's the computer and the power cable.
Okay.
And I'm recording this for my safety to show that I've turned everything in.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Here's the key for the door. And they still have my face on this. Are they gonna take that off? Look at this.
Okay, where at?
There's me right there.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
there's Leslie. She's been gone 3 months, and Jimmy's a realtor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell him, here's my big shirt. This is the one that I wore to all the concerts.
Oh, okay.
I know that they probably need that back. Let's see, I've got 2 flavors of stickers. I've got Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. I'm sure they can sell those in the store. Mm-hmm. And the Morning X with Barnes and Crash.
Okay.
So they have 2 eras that they can monetize.
Yeah.
And then I used some of these stickers. I didn't realize it was all gonna be done so fast. Oh no, this is a full, okay, put this back in the inventory. I thought this was one that I used.
Okay.
So there's the stickers. They'll probably get a lot in the store for this. This is our Morning X before Leslie was out, mic flag.
Oh, okay.
So that goes on the mic flag. So like, you're talking, they can see it on the video.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get something out of that.
Definitely.
And then this is a radio. Have you ever heard of one of these?
No, that looks cool though.
That's a radio. We used to talk and come out of that.
Oh. So that's not like a Bluetooth. That's like a legit.
No,
radio.
like this is a radio.
Oh.
Well, you have to plug it in and power it with AC. But yeah, you can turn it on. I don't know what you would listen to these days, but
Yeah.
like that's a real radio. And then if you would tell them, I know things are tough. I'm gonna give you guys some money. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I feel bad. They're trying to put it all together. And that's it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that, it's
Oh, I
about
appreciate
late night.
that.
I used to listen to you guys when I drove here.
No way.
In the morning, so yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, more when Crash was on.
Yeah, so recently. Well, Crash has been on the last couple of years.
Yeah. So I guess like when Leslie left, that's like when I started listening. So, but yeah, you guys were very entertaining.
Oh, well, thank you. Not entertaining enough, apparently, for the mothership,
Missed out.
Maybe you could do the show. You've got a lot of
Please,
personality. I think that'd be a good mix, a good fit.
Right?
I think that'd be an absolutely cool fit. But say hi to everybody on social media.
Goodbye.
Yeah. No, really, goodbye. Like, goodbye.
It's been fun.
It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well. Bye-bye, Cumulus. That's it. For real this time. We're done. That's it. All I've got now is an empty backpack and messed up hair from a helicopter. Now what?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Studio audience is going crazy. So I have nothing left. It's all gone. Did you enjoy the behind the scenes?
It was yeah, I recognize it. You were definitely in the building.
Oh no, that was
That was not a
definitely
set. That was real.
That was real. Let's see. Let's go back to the questions. If you have a question, jump on. Oh God, there's a lot of them. There's actually people watching. This is Rodney Ho from the AJC, in case you don't know and you're just joining us.
Yeah, I covered the station forever. So
and still does. We'll see what we'll see what he's gonna cover.
Yeah, that's right.
Melissa Moore makes you sad. Don't be sad.
Don't be sad. Let's see. What happened to Leslie? She didn't leave. What happened to us? We didn't leave. Like, I can't speak for Leslie. That's Leslie's business. But Leslie's doing just fine. Let's see.
Isn't she managing artists now?
Yeah, she's doing a lot. She's putting events together. I think she's probably watching right now. Hi, Fram. Let's see. There's somebody. See, that was incredible. Please tell me you're going to upload that. Of course. Wendell. That was Wendell. I didn't know Wendell was still around. That's Will's old roommate. Let's see. Love you, B and Rodney Ho, the GOAT. That's of course you. Please tell me you're gonna. Why did you give? Why did you give them money? I'm just trying to do my part. I told you I have no issues with Cumulus. I want to help. I wish they would sell me 99X, but then I'd have to actually do something. Oh wow! Someone just any chance you'd buy the brand? They wouldn't sell it.
God, everything for a price, but it would probably be a ridiculous price.
They would probably lease it. Oh, look, everybody. Look what we have on the stream. Do you see that down there?
No, she did say hi. She is there.
Leslie Fram. I wish I could bring you on here, Leslie. I'm trying to go. These are coming in fast. Maybe we should do a show together, Rodney. We have more people that listen to the radio on here. Eric, let's see. The money was around Pontiac. Let's see. I hate this happened to y'all. Started listening in the 90s and streamed from Savannah. Good luck to you and Crash. And let's not get dirty with the Cumulus stuff.
I don't know what F means.
Friendly.
Friend.
Free it. That was great, BTS. Thank you, Mike. Bring back Steve, Craig, damn it, and Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. You're not going to get Jimmy to come.
He's doing just fine.
Yeah. But he did beg me to come on every chance he got. He wanted to come on for a little. It's like he wanted to get a little booty, but he didn't want to commit.
Right.
He booty called us for the whole time we were back.
It was always fun, though.
It was always fun. And what's crazy is you get both of us in the room on the mic, and it just goes. There was zero planning on those segments. It's just like complete crazy town. Let's see. Hello, Leslie from Lancaster. I got a lot of hi Leslies in there. Let's see. My days. I miss Fran, Will, Steve, LT, Jill, Doug. You got them all. My days have been hollow without y'all. Damn. I will not do another morning show, I'll tell you that. Unless the truck that backs up is extra large with that bag. Let's see. Fram in the house. Oh, this ain't happening. Bring back the Pop Culture Show podcast. Can't do a podcast right now. We have to wait 6 months to do anything. I would do afternoons. Hell, I would do afternoons. If Cumulus called and said, hey, we want to put you on 50 stations, I would do it. Because I would do it from the road. I would do it just like what a lot of people don't know is we were never in the same room. Not once. Not once.
Oh, during the Pop Culture?
No, during the Morning X.
Oh, Morning X.
This second time. Because part of when I came back, part of it was I'm not going to abandon my company that I've worked so hard to build to like what? And I thought maybe 5 years that it would, be over.
Yeah. I figured you guys had at most 5.
But I didn't. I was surprised 3.5.
That was good. Yeah, it's not a bad run.
What about Jill? Jill's fine. Jill's got a job. She's a teacher. Yeah, let's see. Fram is awesome. Her dedication to women in music is amazing. Nashville is blessed with her. Mike Nichols, you are right. Leslie Fram, we had some good times in France recently. She came over and stayed with me and my wife and Lanny, and we had a blast. Let's see. And we would do the show at noon, which was so freaking awesome. Let's see. So where do you think radio's going, Rodney Ho?
Gosh, I mean, outside of like sports talk, I don't know what genre is making money right now. It's
because you got to sell it. I mean,
sports talk does well. Like you got to say that's still something people want to listen to live because it goes stale in about 5 minutes. sports talk is you can't podcast that stuff, you know.
Well, and you have a full day of stuff every
There's always
day.
something happening. Yeah, there's always something to talk about, and we're in college football country, so they even can talk about stuff off season. So, you know, it's nice to see at least one part of radio still doing okay. Music, unfortunately, it's just a tougher world to meld music and personality. I guess if people want personality, they go to podcasts, and if they want to listen to music, they listen to Spotify or, you know, at most Sirius XM or something. You know, I don't know.
Barnes, maybe you can get an NIL deal with 99X so they can show you. Just kidding. That would be funny. Yeah, I won't be there. And everyone keeps talking about AI. They're not going to do AI. They're not going to. I mean, I think they're not. That would be crazy to do that.
But they don't. Version of Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
Well, they don't own the rights to do that.
No.
No, they could put on like best of if they wanted to. But that'd be a whole lot of work. You know how much work I had to do to dig all that crap out from the 67?
I can't believe you had that much material still available. That was astounding.
I didn't even get to all of it.
That's amazing.
Like, if I wanted and I had the rights to do it, I could throw it on something. And I hear some of those interviews, and they still stand up today. If you didn't know any better, because we had people, Rodney, that would call between 6 and 7 a.m. And
to try and talk to these celebrities that you talked to in 1997.
And some were dead. And people would call in, or we would ask some sort of question or something, and people would call in. What about you, Rodney Ho? Because we haven't talked in 25 years. What questions do you have? Because, I mean, this could make a nice little article. Maybe some positive press in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
What did you like the best about doing the show, and what was the biggest struggle the second time around for you?
No staff. I already said that. No support. Okay. The best thing about it was hanging out with my friends. I mean, the time would go so fast unless I was West Coast and I had to get up at the crack of ass to do it. That was not fun because it was just too damn early. And it was all driven by not a sponsor, just it's part of my life, Diet Coke. I mean, I don't drink coffee.
You don't have the little dinger, the little ring thing?
The bell?
The bell's not here?
I got the bell back there. Let's see. What else? Why did I think 99X was a trailer held together with duct tape? Well, I mean, you know, you see what it is. I'm looking through the questions right now.
Yeah, sure. It was a minor miracle that Brian Phillips happened to be around still at Cumulus to be able to even bring it back at all. I mean, they had Rock 100.5, and he just thought this would be a great idea, and there were enough of you guys around. Practically he got almost the entire team back together.
Everybody that was alive, except Jimmy. Jimmy,
yeah. And
man, Sean Demery would have loved it.
Oh, he would have found some way to get him back, I'm sure.
Yeah. When they first approached me about it, like if you're just joining us, we talked a little bit about this at the beginning. It was still Rock 100.5, and I said no. And then they went to that show that was coming from another city. What was that show? You probably wrote about it.
I don't even remember it.
Whatever that was, it was on for like 9 months, I guess. What was that show? But that I had no business being on Rock 100.5. I wasn't trying to reinvent the wheel, nor did I feel like I had anything to prove. So when they asked me about resuscitating the brand, I said I would only do it if we got everybody back. Well, Leslie and I were already doing a podcast called The Pop Culture Show with a guy from New York whose name is Cubby, who's on, he's the #1 show in New York City. And he was a great third to replace Jimmy because Jimmy, you know, had stuff to do. He had houses to sell, although he would come on. You know who we really had fun with is Bert did a full week with us on the Pop Culture Show.
Elliot in the morning, he said. That somebody mentioned the Rock 100.5 had Elliot.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. And I hear he's a great guy, but syndication has never worked in Atlanta.
Not really, no, shockingly. They never brought Stern here, you know?
Never did. That was always the talk. And also, if you're just joining us, Star 94 just let their their morning show go.
Yeah, it's been a brutal couple weeks here for local radio.
And it might not be over.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to replace them with at Star. You know, they may bring in a syndicated show from somewhere else. Who knows?
Why
You know?
just started,
Yeah.
let's see. Why didn't here's a music I'm trying to go back and get all these. Why didn't y'all incorporate more new alt acts? It just what I mean, it was built on nostalgia. There were new, but not. This was not the first, V1 where we could make a band, and we made so many huge bands. But understand how big 99X was from a signal POV the first time to this time. 1/7 is what we were working with. So it's just not. But to your point, also radio wasn't the same. So you're not breaking artists like that because you don't have the volume.
No, I mean, new music on the radio is usually music that's been heard already a million times on TikTok or, in other places. It's not leading the charge anymore for new music that I can ascertain,
Here's an interesting one. In 6 months, start a new online Gen X show with the whole gang. That's called work, unfortunately. And no one's going to do it for free. As fun as that sounds, I'm looking to see what your group is saying because you're on here. Because I told Rodney and he didn't. I asked him to not mention he was going to be my special guest.
I didn't mention it.
I'm saying you didn't. I'm saying thank you for not doing it. Oh, someone's saying, how can you catch the Barnesology thing tonight? Come on, bro. You got to know how to get in there. People that couldn't find the link. I've been promoting the damn thing all week. But welcome if you finally found us. The guy in the hotel room with Jimmy. Vegas. The guy in the hotel room with Jimmy Vegas. That would not fly today. I don't know. That was New Orleans, by the way, that happened. I think that's one that really could fly because it was show-on-show violence. It wasn't, people on the outside. Was 99X losing money more than other stations that didn't clear house? I don't know. I'm not privy to the checkbook. I don't know what, Again, this is not a 99X problem. It's a radio problem. Look at any publication that talks about the media. All your Clear Channel just cut how many, Rodney? You would know more than me.
I don't know. It seemed like they cut
hundreds
of on air, just as on air alone. Yeah, and behind the scenes, it was disaster. It was just a purge, a massive purge at iHeart as well. And Cumulus cut a lot of people too. So yeah, it's been rough.
A lot.
Too big. Those are the two biggest radio companies out there.
And now Odyssey with the Star 94 show. Any update on Crash's audition? We taped that. I helped him with an audition. I can't say what it was for because he had to sign an NDA. I also auditioned for the same thing. I'll just tell you that I haven't heard, but that doesn't mean anything yet. And when I say it's massive, when I say it's a massive brand, it is massive. And I hope I get it. I hope he gets it because that would be so fun.
Is that an acting role? You mean acting?
Yeah, mine was a recurring role as a judge, and I can't say what his was specific because it wasn't acting. It was something. It was something. Let's see. For both of you, which current local Atlanta radio morning show would you say is the cream of the crop?
Now?
Well, who's left?
I don't know. It's not much to choose from at this point. Yeah.
What are the other morning shows?
B98.5 still has what you would call
I couldn't name them.
Morning show, and you've got the new one at Q that just started, and New Country has a legitimate morning show, and V still kind of has one right now.
Who is the morning show at V?
I guess with Big Tigger out, it's Francesca, the new co-host, with a rotation of people. Sometimes Frank Ski comes in, but with Tigger out, who knows? I don't know if you know about what happened with Tigger, but
yeah, I followed all that. No, I see all that crap.
Yeah.
I still have my original 99X shirt. Love the station and all the DJs. Listen to the morning show on my commute. Thank you. Ooh, I didn't catch the rest of that. Thanks for all the great memories. Thank you. I really do want to say thank you to anyone that's on here right now that listened to us because we truly loved what we did, or else we wouldn't be there. Like 100%. Call it the Morning X, EX. I already did that the last time. I made an online station.
I mean, they brought Will all the way from LA for that one, right? And
For this current?
yeah, I mean, yeah, all you guys were doing other stuff. And look at Steve Craig. I mean, he moved from the river over there, and he swapped places with Axel. Talk about a man who knows how to survive, right? Is Axel.
Yeah, good for him.
He stuck around for Rock 100.5, and he stayed, and then he went over to the river, and there he is,
still playing freaking the same 10 songs. Because I'm as free as a bird now.
He loves that stuff. Come on.
Let's see, 49 new
He was at the Motley
messages.
Crue concert last week.
I love Axel.
Yes.
I wonder how many Cumulus people are watching right now. What's going on? You want? I'll do something. Send me a station. Let's see. Did you have an indication this move was coming? 100% no. No idea. I was wheels up to Anguilla last Friday, a week ago Friday, because it was a scheduled vacation. And I got a meeting request for 3:15 on Friday. And I said, I'll be on a speedboat at 3:15 from St. Martin to Anguilla. And so we get on. I had a rum punch in one hand and my phone in the other. And we had some HR person that I've never met on there with me and LT and Crash doing the ceremony. And I thanked them and they thought I was kidding. I was like, no, for real. Thank you. Like, I am not bitter at all. I did feel bad for LT because she just got her legs under her. Like, she was doing such a great job for someone with zero experience. I mean, that's hard. You know how hard that is? Hard.
Let's see. Yeah, you were getting her to open up. It was fun. Yeah.
It was so much fun. She's like the little sister you could just poke all the time. Let's see. And then Clear Channel. People talking about more layoffs. Radio stinks. Crash left 11 Alive to come to 99X. Correct. Can he go back? You'll have to talk to Crash about that. That's his story to tell.
Or 11 Alive.
Or, yeah. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong.
No.
I think a lot of people have left 11 Alive. Am I wrong? Haven't there been a lot of?
A few. It hasn't been a mass. There hasn't been a mass departure recently, at least. So,
I couldn't find you until just now. There's Scott. Is that Mahaffey? What up, dude? Yep, Scott Mahaffey. Of all people, I would think you would know where the hell this was. Let's see.
You're going back, so that was early.
That was recent. Those in the last batch.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to head to Magic Island this weekend and forget all this ever happened. There's a throwback. TikTok leads the charge. I freaking love TikTok. We couldn't broadcast live on TikTok tonight because they wouldn't give me the stream key. I went on the other day for like an hour because they were like, yeah, if you go on an hour, we'll give you the unlimited, you can get on and like do your thing. No. They want someone wants you to do the fish quiz. Why is Atlanta doing so bad in this way?
I don't know if Atlanta's any worse than any other city. I mean, it's
everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, this is not special to Atlanta.
No, it's everywhere. Here's the new batch of messages. Is there any chance you still have the recording of the reunion show? I mean, probably somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, from 2017.
Yeah, 25th. That was fun.
That went on for hours. That was like a 4 or 5 hour delight. Yeah.
I would have never, if you would ask me that day, could 99X have come back? I would have said no chance.
No way. I wouldn't have bet on that at all. No.
That's why I say thank you to Cumulus, because without them doing it, it wouldn't have happened. And Sean Shannon was the one who ran that whole thing. Let's see. What's Steve planning? You'll have to ask Steve. I don't know.
He's still doing his United games. I know that.
He does that. And doesn't he do other sports also?
He flies his planes.
The morning concert with Cowboy Mouth at Smith's was epic. It was, but I think the one with Bowie was even more epic. Did you cover that?
We definitely did cover it. I don't think I was at the AJC at the time when that happened. So I'm sure Eldridge probably covered it.
What were your favorite OG bands that have been releasing new music the past couple of years? Have you enjoyed the most?
Oh, that's right. You have played some of their new stuff, haven't you? Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I thought that everyone delivered. Didn't you? Don't you? Like all those bands have come out with great new music.
Yeah.
I can't even keep up with these things in here. Every market is bad. A friend got cut as the only paid employee of a public station
Nice.
in Alaska. Are you interested in having a going away party? Not going anywhere. We talked about having a meetup, and maybe we'll do that. Where is LT? I don't know if she's on right now. She lost her dog Friday,
No.
and she was in love with that dog, and I think she's been on the down low since then. You know, losing a pet is tough.
Oh man. She still works with you at your company, doesn't she?
Mm-mm.
No,
No,
not
she's never
with
worked
you?
for my
Oh,
company.
she never worked with you guys. Okay.
No, never has. Just know your microphone traveled all the way to Canada. Thanks for making my mornings. Thank you, Canada. That trips me out. How many people?
From Canada, yeah.
Well, and I mean, all over the world that would listen. And I'm like, that is so weird to listen. You're in another city, driving around, you know, Chicago or Vancouver, and you're listening to the radio in Atlanta. That
Well,
shows you the power of radio.
Back in the day, yeah. These are mostly expats, people who used to
Yep.
listen to 99X and found you guys in some random city that they live in now, or in a
That-
different country.
And
Yeah.
then we would chart in these random countries. We would be like in the top 5 in Norway, or we would be in for the podcast.
Nice.
So weird. These tiny little African countries, or like there was some island recently that has like 400 people that live on it. I don't know how that we. Yeah, that's very strange. I think our podcast is still up. I'm looking to see if it is. I think it is. I don't know what they're going to do with that. But Rodney, it's been fun having you.
Absolutely.
And don't be a stranger. Write something positive. Let's have positive Rodney writing. It's an exercise.
You don't realize, yeah, you'd be a good publicist. You would be a terrible reporter then, because not everything is positive in this world, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you got to give it a spin, Rodney. You have to give it like a good. Maybe it's because maybe you attack the negative so hard.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too cynical. I'm a Gen X cynic, I guess. That probably seeps into my writing sometimes. I apologize.
Rodney, how about a little love for the Oval? Can we get my other show give me a little feature on General Cunningham? And I'm sure Tyler Perry would love to see that. Come on, man. Let's see. Gonna get any last ones. If you have a question, stick it in there. We're about to sign off. Barnes, do this again. Maybe. I mean, it is fun to do, but it's still work. Like
This is still technically work for you. That's true.
you gotta we gotta give away the bowls.
Oh, go for it.
Hang with me, Rodney. Let's see if we got any people that signed up. Last chance before I turn this thing off. Wendell signed up. If you go to barnesology.live right now, that just forwards you to my website, which is mrstevebarnes.com. And there's a quick little form. We'll hold a second if you want to win a bowl to what I think is one of my favorite restaurants in Sandy Springs and Kennesaw, Fresh One Kitchen. They gave me 5 bowls to give away, and that is some of the best food. It's so healthy and fresh. So jump over there real quick. We'll get a few more of these questions in. Are you and Crash going to keep doing a podcast? Probably not. I don't think we can anyway for 6 months.
Yeah, they've included a podcast as something you can't do. Yeah,
I'm assuming, but I haven't even looked. I mean, honestly, what do I want to do that for? I mean, it's just the people that get so passionate about, we'll listen, are the first ones that don't listen because life gets in the way. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Unless you're at a constant address, meaning I think the reason people listen to the Morning X was they know where to find it. Like,
Right.
and that's
There's
a
always
habit. I mean,
Yes.
you were one of them.
Yeah, no, I knew it was always there. Yeah, if I was in the car at 8 a.m. in the morning, I knew to turn you guys on. Yeah.
It's like
So
it's like there. Thanks for the many years. You're very welcome. You guys influence alt music. Thank you. Absolutely appreciate you saying that. Do you have just segments? What is this? In the archives, do you have just segments or actual daily shows? I don't have actual shows. I mean, maybe somewhere, but no. Just they're all segmented out because that's how they would. Even back in the day, they would run on best of. Tyler should buy 99.7. Oh, Tyler Perry.
Tyler.
And what exactly is he going to do with that? He's a billionaire.
He's got other things to invest his money in.
Let me tell you something. That dude has an empire, and the way it's run is unfreaking believable. I wish I could do a director commentary, although I wasn't the director, meaning like talk over and show you scenes and how, like, what went into them. You want to talk about extreme pressure? Like, some people think doing this, like talking without a net, is pressure. You ain't seen pressure. Do you have marks to hit and you have 40 to 50 pages of dialogue?
The speed Tyler Perry goes through his scenes is insane. Yeah.
Insane. So
I've
you're
sat on sets where they do the same scene over and over again for like an hour.
Oh no, it's the opposite of that.
I know, exactly. He would have finished like a 30-minute episode in an hour.
It was because it's a full. Some people don't know it's a full-scale White House for the show I'm on, the Oval, over at the what is it, Fort McPherson? Is that where it's?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful campus.
Tyler Perry Studios. Yeah.
I just thought he had sets. When I booked the role, I thought it was just like sound stages. And I get over there, I'm like, holy shit, this is a full-on White House inside and out. Like, every room on the inside is like the room in the White House. Have you been in there?
I have not. No, I've only seen it from the outside.
Many other shows film there, too.
Oh, of course. Anybody who needs a White House, sure.
That needs a White House. And Ed Quinn, the guy who plays the president, we had him on recently. Nicest guy, most welcoming dude. But the pressure to memorize that much, and then you're not just saying the words, like you got to do the shit. And then to hit all these marks, and all of our scenes had 4 and 5 people, and they shoot a big master take, and they shoot your cut-ins.
Yeah, you don't want to F up. Yeah, it's really not cool.
Dude. So. Yeah, you mess up, and they have to stop, and there's like 75 people. There's people hanging off of light rafters. There's people outside the fake windows. There's people, so when you go watch, that's your homework. I started in the 6th episode. Any of those scenes that you see, know there are 6 cameramen probably hidden around the room. Like, they're just out of the shot. And people barking orders, and then they're just like, settle everyone, action. And like you said, if you screw that up, bro, you ain't coming back.
Right.
Like, so just know that pressure is crazy, and the way that ends up the way it is on the TV, that blows me away. If there's a thing, thanks Barnes and Rodney. Don't forget your audience after the 6-month non-compete. Barnes, I can figure it out.
Can you figure it out?
What's there to figure out? I don't know what to figure out. I work from home and listen to you guys all day. Thank you. Even if we did something, I don't know that it'd be so hard. This was magic for it to happen this time.
Yeah, it was.
Never would have guessed it.
Nope.
The real burning question: Did Will ever find a cure for pink eye on his leg? Man, that goes back to the mid '90s, and I don't think he did. Best part. I mean, I got to answer these because they're still coming in. Best part of more able to grew up listening. Thank you very much. Hope there was no permanent damage. Thank you for making my 90s the best. Thank you. Thanks for the recommendation of The Other Side of the River. I've been listening to that on TuneIn. It's really good.
Is it still? Is Steve Craig's fingerprints still all over that?
I don't know. I'm assuming they just.
It was his. It was his baby, and they're still playing it. I don't know if anybody's still messing around with it years later.
I guess that they just throw it on and like.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like 2,000 songs from his playlist still playing.
Brian, 90s would not have been so good without you guys. Thank you. That's so nice of you. And for those that weren't here earlier, my wall looks like shit because there used to be a facade of one of the walls in 99X. So when I do the show from my home studio, which was when I wasn't on the road, this is where I was. And it looked like I was at the radio station. And I pulled it off. And so it was parts of it came off.
Is that adhesive or glue or anything?
It was like the stick. It was basically a big piece of wallpaper that looked like a wall at the station. And when I pulled it off, all that is white. So then I got paint to touch it up temporarily, and I got the wrong sheen. So you can see, obviously, that is not flat. So that's why it looks like shit. Maybe on a future live stream. I do want to get Jimmy on and get Leslie on. So, dude, we have more. Can you hang out or do you need to go?
We got
questions. Let's see.
Yeah.
It was Steve's. He hasn't been on in years. And by the way, last call, get on there to sign up for the free bowls because we're about to give them away. Barnesology.live or MrSteveBarnes.com. You can see it at the top of the page. Background looks good on you. A shitty wall? Thank you. I appreciate that. River HD2 is great. Wall looks intentional. Dude, come on. Island Bunny, San Francisco Bay. That is not intentional. I could put a fake thing up, but that looks stupid. Please bring Leslie and Jimmy on. Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll see if they can both come on together. That's what we should do.
The three of you back together is always fun. Yeah,
that would be fun. And Jimmy will be like, "Hey, Barnes, I'm not going to do this every week. I've got a closing tomorrow." Let's see. I rejoiced and bought the merch when you guys relaunched. I'm assuming the store is still there. Wish you would have kept it. If we do have a get together, which I think we will, there's a pizza place that I really like that I think would be a good spot. I have a trunk full of merch. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I'll give it to you. And if you missed the video, I did leave a lot of it at 99X today. None at all. I don't know what they're referencing. Going to miss hearing you guys in the mornings. Thank you. I miss the Queen. Of course. Who doesn't miss the Queen? The Queen brought it every week.
He was so funny. Even when he got the information wrong, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. And the Queen, they never knew what I was going to bring up. I purposely would not tell them anything, that for any segments for that matter, because that's what made, I don't want their reactions off the air. I want them on the air. But Queen, I mean, you would think Queen read a script. She was so on it. I'm going to have Queen.
Work. She prepped.
I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to remove the promoting part of this, but I want to do a live stream with the Queen too. I got to jump. I want to say thanks for all the years and laugh and the music. Thank you, Sheila. Do the 99X documentary. Ironically, at the beginning, I thought about it, and then I realized that I had 15 jobs already.
But you're a creative studio. You're a production
I know, but
studio.
I'm doing it for money, not for.
You're right. I don't know what the business model would be for that documentary exactly.
Well, it'd be the ups and downs of radio. I mean,
no, but how would you finance that properly?
I don't know. I was gonna do it because we took it over. It was in 27th place, and we took it to number 1 back when that other ratings company was working with them. And for men, 2554, we hit 1 a few times.
Yeah, you guys beat the River a few times, even with your crap signal. Yeah.
And they have 7 times the signal.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only listen to Freebird so many times.
That's why they're number 1 this month on the rating system. So, yeah.
Good for them. Isn't that amazing? They play the same songs over and over and do well.
They do. Yeah. I don't know. It's funny. They sometimes play some 99X stuff now. Just a little bit. They'll play a little bit.
They started a while ago.
Yeah. It's funny to hear any night. Whenever I switch over and I hear like Nirvana or Bush or something, it's weird.
Dude, doesn't feel right. I can't believe how many questions are on here. Someone says they've been working on the doc already.
Somebody's working on a doc without you knowing.
I should have bought a chip clip. Man, those went fast, and the air fresheners went fast. Thanks for being the soundtrack for my teens to middle age. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Bertha. She would be 120 years old right now.
At least, yes, minimum.
But like Queen, Bertha brought it. I mean, always.
I'm glad I still have some of the best of CDs, the 99X CDs with a little bit of Bertha on it.
I've been digitizing, for the last 3.5 years so I could put all that stuff on. We had her on a lot. Like a lot. I'd buy a shirt from you, not the suits. Long live 99X. Thank you, Mark. I can't sell it. I'd probably get sued for doing that. I snagged a shirt recently just in case. Good for you. Yes, the Queen too. Does the Queen have social media? Absolutely. What is the Queen's? I know the Queen's on Instagram. I think it's just Bob Killo. But if you search Bob Killo, Killough. Stores there, but not much left. The get together would be amazing. Okay. Stores mostly sold out. Or was there nothing there? I don't know. I honestly knew nothing going on in that building. Nothing.
You were hardly ever there, right?
Never there. All right, we're about to draw these winners. Last four. Now there's see. Did you see they're selling mystery packs with autographs for $99? I did not see that. Will you be at the 311 show? No. When is that? It's soon. I just snagged a mug in case. I did get the air fresheners and the CDs. Thank you for that. What am I watching? Are y'all canceled again? Jenny, where have you been? We haven't been on in a week and a half. It's over.
People go on vacation and stuff.
Yeah, Will's the only one there. Yeah, you're watching a funeral. This is it. But don't cry for me. Wow, I can't believe how many. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see who the 5 bowls are. And if you're drawn, so that's it for the entries. Hang on, I got to push them over here. If you're drawn, I'll send you an email. So let me pull these names in this fancy wheel. That way you'll see that I'm actually doing it for real. Did you sign up, Rodney, to win a bowl? You should sign up.
I was trying to. I was having issues, so.
Oh, you couldn't get in there?
I couldn't figure it out. Sorry.
All right, you're doing a show, so it's kind of hard. Let's see. I'm pulling in the names. Here we go. This is big time radio right now. Okay, pulling them in. Wow, look at all those. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Because I'm bound to mess it up. I can share my screen, and I can bring the wheel up. Here comes the wheel. Let's see, where's the wheel? I have 75 tabs open, so give me a minute. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see what comes up. I don't even know what the hell is going to come up. Oh, look, we stay there. There's the wheel. And I'm going to click to spin. The first bowl, Fresh One Kitchen. Angela Ray. Let me write that down because I'm sure I'll screw it up. All right, Angela, I'll email you. Angela, and you'll have to pick which one you want to go to. If you want to go to Kennesaw or the other. All right, here comes the second. We have 5 bowls to give away. Bowl number 2. I like this because you get to see exactly how it works. Dwayne Furry. Dwayne F-E-R. There's 2. All right, let's see. 3 more. Ooh. Man, barely. Amanda Thompson. And I'll send you guys something in an email. Not right away. Don't start panicking and shit. Everyone always like, why no one's gotten in touch with me yet? I like how Wendell signed up. Stephanie, she was one of our, Stephanie Granville was one of our, she's got luck in her blood. She was one of our $1,000 winners in the Show Quiz Showdown.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That was not easy.
And she did it before we started doing True False. We started feeling sorry for everybody and said, screw it. Last one. Don Myers. Written down. Rodney, it was a pleasure to have you on.
Absolutely, Steve.
This may be the only episode of this, or there may be more.
Yeah.
I got to get a better wall first. But thank you for joining us.
Yeah, if you can figure out a way to get live voices in, good luck.
Yeah, I think it's just a little convoluted. You have to kind of pick. I think you have to pick a an outlet instead of going to all the outlets. You know.
Yeah.
And maybe do it like that.
Gotcha.
Don't hang up, Rodney. I'm gonna send us out of here with a very fancy, expensive end. Until next time, that's Barnesology Live. Bye.